matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, looking to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore, home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hokies will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Nittany Lions offense trots out there to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here's the second down play. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Hand off to the right side. Breaks free. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Grab by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. 1st down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to...
Here he goes. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hokies.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying the old counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They go with a direct snap. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
The short completion of the tight end.
That's a good chop here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time with a big tight end. He'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game and an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. And the pick ends that play. Throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense will line up, a chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back grabs it on the screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
the offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Hokies will try to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
The pass is caught, and a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now here's the toss play. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Lindsey. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback still with the football. In the clear at the 25. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they'd like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Murphy. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Or it's snapped to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Pass complete on the crosser. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Just time enough for one more play in the half. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. So it's first down, but then just kneel down before halftime here.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And Indy Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. Second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play. Now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught quickly. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key.
puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the kick.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the move now. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Hokies line it up with 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, he's bringing it back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense contributes 6 points. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the runner takes off to his right. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of it.
Let's take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
He'll throw it now. Looking right, this one caught. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion sets up an important third down play. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Hokies! This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught, and it works. The first down to the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw out left, complete. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Quick spin on the run. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a target, and it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Direct snap to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. The tight end has got it, and he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their 1st timeout. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Receiver makes the catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Hokies are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quick throw, catch made. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal, and they find the end zone. The pass is off target. He got in as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lindsey. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. First down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it again. And the receivers got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk. But they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.